All right, so I'm going to get started on here. I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit tonight about belief and mission and vision, and maybe in that order or not. And I have notes like all over the place. So, yeah, I've been kind of struggling with trying to figure out what to talk to you guys about, what you need to hear, and what might be helpful. And so I was kind of looking around today and trying to think about some things, and this kind of stood out to me. I think this is probably, maybe even if we don't realize it, the problem for most of us in most things that we're trying to accomplish and feeling like we can't get going or having a hard time getting out of a stuck place. So just kind of a couple things. Well, I'm going to start with belief. I wasn't really sure that that's where I wanted to start, but I think it is. So I think pretty much everything that we do or achieve is based around belief, right? If we believe we're going to fail in a program, we're probably going to fail. If we believe we're going to destroy and totally crush all of our goals, then we almost always will. And there are lots of different things that can kind of factor into our belief system and what it's based on. But the thing that's so great about belief is that it's something that we have total control over. We can change it and we can fix it. Yeah. Sort of my head is hurting. Go lay down on the couch till I'm done. Okay? It won't be too long. Okay, so you need to first recognize what you want to see more of in your life and then do more of that, right? Which seems kind of easy, but kind of a couple of things, and that's where we get into like belief, how it affects your vision and your mission. So just kind of, this is a little quiz as I was kind of going through some things that one of the speakers at Summit last year had us do that I thought might be really kind of powerful for you guys to do. So on a scale of 1 to 5, this is 1 to 5, where 1 is nothing, no belief, you don't believe in anything at all. You think we're talking Beachbody here. So programs suck, nothing works, it's terrible, I hate the community, everything's awful, I want to just eat cookies all day, right? That's a 1. And a 5 is like, yes, 100%, no matter what you say, I will do it because I believe so strongly in this company, programs, products, community, etc. So I want you to rate yourself in these 3 areas, 1 to 5, on what your belief system is. So the first is I have little examples on here. No, I can't find them. So 1 is in the products or programs. Hi, just don't be in here. That's all. Just don't let them be in here. So 1 is the programs or products, your belief, 1 to 5. 1 is the company as a whole, your belief, 1 to 5. And 3 is yourself and your ability to succeed in this business, 1 to 5. And so when they had us do this at Summit last year, and I think this is probably true for most people, right? I'm a 5 on the programs, no question. I'm a 5 on the company, no question. I think they have an amazing vision and mission, and they're out to achieve it no matter what. Belief in myself is lower than that, right? It's not a 5. I struggle. Things are hard. I'm not where I want to be. After being in here this long, I thought I was going to be further because of those belief in those other 2 areas were so strong. And so I think the thing that just writing it out and looking at it like that kind of helps us recognize where we need to work. If you don't believe in the programs, but you believe in yourself, then you need to study and you need to do a program all the way through, start to finish, and really follow it and see if you can get that belief. If you don't believe in the company, you can go follow Carl Deichler and learn everything he's posting and saying and how he's working on this company. If you don't believe in yourself, you need to figure out why and what you don't believe in, and then you can study on that area. And that's where personal development comes in to help us get that belief in ourselves. So I think in order to really succeed in this business or anything, like I said at the beginning, you need to have that belief that what you want, whatever that goal is, fitness, financial, stuff for your family and your community, you need to believe that Beachbody, that what you want is 100% possible through this business and this opportunity. And we need to work on developing that belief. So that kind of works into our vision and our mission a little bit. So along with our belief, we need our vision to be very clear. We need to know why we're here, what we're passionate about, and what's important to you so that you can achieve it. If you're just like, oh, this is fun, it might be nice, it's a lot harder to really focus on what your goals are. My goal is to not have to go to my full-time job, right? I think I might want to keep some of it, but I don't want to do it full-time. And that's my goal, and that's always been my goal. But I think sometimes I let it slip away a little bit because I don't have that belief in myself all the time that I can do it. I think other people can do it. I think it's totally possible, but I think sometimes I feel like it's not possible for me. So getting really, really clear about what you want and where you want to go, and putting that in front of you. Share it with people. I need to share it with you guys more often, what my vision is. I need to share it with my challengers. I need to share it on social media and with my family. People need to know what that vision is, and you need to know what that vision is. And the more you talk about it and the more you define it and make it clear, the more real it gets and the easier it is to share. One of the things that I've realized that I maybe have failed you guys on, is creating a super clear cut system that you can duplicate, that's easy. And I kind of wanted to chat with some of you guys tonight, and maybe we can do this next time or on another call, about what you feel like you need to help you be successful. What resources do you need? What do you need to find a little bit better? Things like that. And so maybe I want to start, if you guys can give me specifics, kind of doing some follow-up training videos, things like that, to help you feel like you're more prepared to do those things. So let's see what else on my list. Kind of a tip there. So, I'm going along that same thing. So basically, with that kind of being duplicatable and giving you guys the tools that you need, really what it comes down to is the basics, right? I think we want this magic solution, but we need to be inviting. We need to be proof the products work. And we need to be doing personal development. And that's it, right? It seems too simple. I think we try to complicate it because it seems too simple. But that's what it is. We're sharing our story. We're inviting people. We're telling people about the real hard stuff and the awesome stuff. And I think one thing that I heard today, that in kind of my research and preparation for this, that was really kind of stood out to me, that I think may be helpful for some of you guys, is that we don't want to separate our lives from our business, right? We want to make it a lifestyle. We want to show people consistency in the basic things that help drive our business. We're not just fitness and nutrition. You have other things in your life that you love and are passionate about, and we need to share that whole story, or things that make you sad, or things that are really hard for you. We need to be a whole person and have it be our whole lifestyle, and not just about fitness, which I know is really, really hard for me. So let's see. And there, another little quote that I heard today, take care of your people instead of taking care of your career, right? So we talk about that a lot. This is a people business. We need to take care of the people, and our business will figure itself out. So let's see. Oh, here are my notes on belief that I couldn't find before. So the thing, kind of going back to that, is, so if we want our belief strong so that we can make our vision clear and then build our mission, which I'm going to get into in another second, we have to figure out where our problem in our belief lies, right? So the thing that's great about our belief is that we can fix it and we can change it. Like I was saying, we need to figure out where our personal development needs to work so that we can fix that belief in ourselves or whatever it is. So a couple questions you can ask yourself. What do you doubt? And what are you scared of? And I think if we can figure out the answers to those questions, then it's a little bit easier to direct our personal development and to get over them. We can't fix something if we don't know what the problem is. So we need to take some time to really sit down and figure out what those fears or what those doubts are. Let's see. These are other thoughts for another call on my notes here. Sorry. And I think kind of just going into that on how to share your story is something that I struggle with. And I feel like we could do a whole call on that. So let me know if that's interesting to you. I might bring in a guest speaker because I don't think I'm good at it. Maybe that's one of the places where I doubt myself is sharing my story. But the difference, right? We all have the same business opportunity. We all have the same products. And it comes down to, I know I say this all the time, but the difference is you. The difference between why someone relates to you as their coach versus me as their coach is you and your life and how those changes, what changes you've had, what lessons you've learned, and the experiences you've had and how those help you lead other people. Your story, sharing your story is scary sometimes if you have a really kind of life-changing, crazy story, or you're not all the way 100% there yet and you're still in the thick of whatever your struggle is. It's hard to share, but it's what builds credibility with trust and trust with people. If you are showing them that you had all these things to overcome, but you have, or you're working on it and you're getting better, it makes other people start to think, maybe I can too. And you, in turn, are sharing your belief, which is helping them build their belief in themselves. So that's it on that. And then I wanted to share just a couple things that I think that maybe I have kind of failed in sharing, especially with some newer coaches. So I found this, I probably shared it a while ago, but some of you guys are new. I wrote this down at Summit last year and came across it the other day when I was kind of trying to think about what I should talk about on this call. And I wanted to read it to you guys. So this is what I want for my coaches and for Team Inspire, our big team, just some thoughts that I wrote down while I was at Summit. So I want you to feel empowered. I want you to understand how life-changing this opportunity can be. And I want you to know that it is real for you, regardless of where you are or what's going on in your life. I want us to learn it together. I want you at Summit. If you are serious, you need to be there. I don't get anything for having you there other than the pleasure of your company. So I wrote this last year, but I mean it. Becky can attest to how inspiring, motivational, and real it makes everything. Live events like Surge and Super Saturday are just as great. And there's one coming up April 7th or 8th. I think it might be 6th or 7th. And there's some big announcements at this one. There usually are. So find it. Find a Super Saturday that's close to you. Maybe you are someone that doesn't do awesome with all the social media, and meeting some people around you in real life that you can see that live close to you would be helpful for you and make it a little bit more real. So seek them out. They're usually really cheap, those tickets, because it's just like the rental of the place. They're not really making money off of them. And go to those live in-person events or host one. If you want people to be around you, if you need help figuring those things out, let me know. So that was the one thing I wanted to read. And then the other thing is our team mission statement. We worked on this, I think last year, maybe 18 months ago. So some of you helped and maybe some of you weren't around, but it's posted on our team page. And I should probably do a better job when I have new coaches of sharing this with them. And I don't think I have been lately. So I'm going to read this to you guys as well. So this mission statement is, we are leaders working hard to improve ourselves daily so we can help others to do the same. We honor our families and prioritize them above all else. We are patient with ourselves, our clients, and our teammates. We respect process and find joy in progress, not perfection. we draw on each other's strengths, speak our minds, love what we do, and support each other where we are. So I just want you guys to take some time, think about those things, think about your belief, figure out where you're lacking in your belief, create a really clear vision for yourself, share it with us, post it on our team page, or send it in a message to me, and read our team mission and think about it. See if you feel that same way. If you want to write your own mission or your own mission for your team, whether or not you have anyone else on it yet, that's also a super great thing to do too. So those are my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts, and if we want to have a follow-up call on any of these things, or breadcrumbing storytelling, I would love to do that. So that's all I have for tonight, and I will talk to you guys later.